Hello and welcome to 5 at 5. I'm Gargi Raut and joining me for the show is Boria Mujumdar, Rohit Juglan and Devashish Sen from Ranchi. Shubhayan Chakraborty will also join us from Ranchi very soon. After the test series and one that was very forgettable, it's time to now pay our attention to the ODI series. The Indian team will have to forget what happened and move on. But let's talk about Devashish, the Virat Kohli fever in Ranchi. All day, throughout the day, my social media has been filled with videos of Virat Kohli driving into Dhoni's house and then leaving Dhoni's house in his Range Rover. MS Dhoni making sure that he's dropping him off at the hotel. But tell us about the build up because you also sent us some visuals and I'm going to play them on screen now. Some
Yeah,
incredible build up
Gargi,
happened
can you
there.
hear me? It has been unreal. It has been unreal. Means both me and Shubhan were outside the main gate, and there you can see the visuals. These are all exclusive visuals. In fact, me and myself and Shubhan were only there, and you can see there. Literally, if you can look at the left of the screen, there was a guy with a Virat Kohli, what you say, hoodie, and he was pushed by the police. See, just it's a pity on that young supporter of Virat Kohli. He actually came all the way with a placard of Virat, but he was literally pushed. And police had no other options as well because so as to maintain the security of the players. And there you can see the craze for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma has been unreal. And obviously, the video that is gone viral yesterday, Dhoni, Virat going to Dhoni's house or farmhouse rather, and also Rishabh Pant also turning up. We were told that few other players of the Indian team might also be there, maybe today. But the craze for Virat Kohli ever since we turned up here at in Ranchi, be it the railway station, be it the hotel where we were checked in, everywhere there is a craze. There is a demand for tickets, and we have been told by the fans waiting outside that tickets are being sold for as much as 2,000 rupees. So those are just common public tickets. So those have been sold, and it might only go up tomorrow or before the match. So clearly, and obviously, we were told that we also reached out to Saurav Tiwari, who is also the secretary of JSCA. In fact, I had a word with Shahbaz Nadeem, who is also involved in JSCA, and they both are literally very busy. They both of them did tell us that they will be giving us time, but not it is not happening anytime soon because they are very busy with organizations work. And there you can see the crazy fans of Virat Kohli outside the stadium. Gargi.
Boria, you can look in the visuals. People are climbing up fences. People are climbing up those barricades. The police, they're desperately trying to hold that crowd back with the rope that you're now seeing. This is doesn't happen every time. We were in Kolkata. We covered the first test match, but this is not what we saw. What Virat Kohli does for cricket is unparalleled.
Absolutely. Virat Kohli and I'd also add Rohit Sharma to that. I mean, both of them, absolutely. And this is what we were saying. 2 days later, maybe tomorrow, but today's game day -2, tomorrow match day -1, you will not hear a single person talk about the red ball except maybe a minuscule minority on Sunday. It will all be about Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. More after what has happened in Australia. Rohit scoring 200, Virat Kohli playing that winning hand in the final match, which Rohit Juglan covered in Sydney. So this is what it is. We've forever said that you need stars, you need these kind of cult figures to get people into the stadium. Now tell me, from the craze of these fans, how many of these fans are bothered about what happened in Guwahati? Is anyone really crying? Is anyone really saying, Indian cricket is in doldrums, we don't want to watch? Or are they crazy for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma? That's fandom. That's what it is. So when we say a white ball cricket doesn't matter, will you go and tell these fans that this is a white ball game? Why are you watching? You should only go and watch red ball cricket. Come on. Indian cricket is a different monster. And these two fellows, they are the greatest crowd pullers of perhaps all time, alongside a Tendulkar and a Dhoni. So the craze is palpable. Every time that they step out there today, or now rather, you will consume them. It is the last dance, last roar for a season or two now. You know, everyone knows very few times you will see them in a year, 10 times maybe. So every time that they are out there, this consumption will happen. and it's tremendous. This is why the game is what it is. My only request to the police is don't manhandle the fans. I understand the job of the security people is very difficult. They have no option at times because the crowd pushes and makes its way. But whatever it is, ultimately they are cricket fans. So one really wants law and order. We do not want a Bengaluru. We do not want anything close to that. So I really, really hope and pray that the fans have some sense, and so do the cops, so that there is nothing untoward.
Rohit, when we talk about ODIs, some months ago we were just discussing, and this is a conversation that is being brought up over and over again. Are ODIs dying? Because Test cricket is alive and well, T20 cricket is evolving like nothing else, and it is one of the most entertaining formats to watch. But brands like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli and what they do for this format, what they are doing for this format in particular is crazy because, as Debashish also pointed out, tickets, the common, the least expensive tickets going for 2,000 rupees. Back in Australia as well, as soon as India's squad was out, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, those two names were in that squad, it all got sold out.
Obviously, as both Debashishda and Bureda said that they are the real crowd pullers, and there's no doubt in my mind that in Indian cricket at this point of time, the brand they carry, the fan following they carry, as Bureda said, add a MS Dhoni and a Sachin Tendulkar, and you won't find something like that in Indian cricket's history. And not at this point of time. If you remove these two from the ODIs, there's no one who who is means. Yes, there are crowd pullers, there are brands, there are players people love, there are fan bases, but not like what Virat Kohli holds. Specifically, I'm talking about Virat Kohli. What Virat Kohli holds, I think he can make any stadium change in this kind of effect, where there are people, there are posters, there are fans being manhandled, as Bureda said. And I can understand the kind of energy fans bring into the road. And look at the road. It's a very narrow road. It's not like something which we used to see in a Eden Garden. Outside a Eden Garden, there's a lot wider road if you compare it with the Eden Garden. If you see this place, it reminds you of Delhi. Gargi, you've been there multiple times. That's a very narrow passage for a bus to go. So I can totally understand the job of the the security personnel there. But I think you have to deal with this, because as everyone said, that it's Rohit Sharma, it's Virat Kohli, and not only the fans. I'm also just before this show started, I was watching a video from a from a news channel that's like the 10-15 years the way cricket used to be covered. The guy was standing on the on the stands, and he was saying that Virat was hitting the ball towards me. Let me show you the ball which the ball which they are playing with, and everything like an old 15 years ago. I used to see that in my childhood, that everyone, how they used to cover the cricket matches at that point of time, and the practice. So there is that kind of charm also, that kind of very very unapologetic way of covering a cricket game. And he want to tell you about that, what Virat Kohli is doing at this point of time. And for his luck, Virat hit almost 3 sixes in that very area. He was playing a left arm spinner, he was playing a right arm spinner, and then he was playing a left arm seamer also. So the way they practice, they were there, I think 2 days ago before the team arrived. They were there at the MS Dhoni house. Virat was there. I was talking to some people who are there in Ranchi at this point of time, and they said to me that there could be a possibility, as Devashish Das said, that there could be a possibility that the rest of the team will go to MS Dhoni's house today. But there was Virat Kohli, and people know, one of the video which is going viral at this point of time. There, the someone who's recording it, he's saying that हमें ये पता था कि अगर विराट रांची आएंगे तो वो धोनी के घर तो आएंगे ही, इसीलिए हम डेरा डाल के सुबह से यहीं बैठे हुए हैं. It's going like that. So fans know that what could be the possible areas where they can go. If they are coming to Ranchi, there's only one place, and that place is Mahendra Singh Dhoni's farmhouse. So it's and Ranchi always been, Gargi. Before the 2019 World Cup, Debashish Dan Boreda also remember this, that they distributed the camouflage cap at that point of time went viral. That was a great way to show respect to the armed forces. Pulwama happened, a couple of months back, and then that game, and then Mahendra Singh Dhoni opting out of the remainder of the series. There was a last game to be played in Mohali, second last game, and then the last game in Delhi. But Mahendra Singh Dhoni said that I'll play my last ODI game in my hometown, and that's in Ranchi. The way he communicated it for Chennai Super Kings also, as far as IPL is concerned. So multiple things. That Ziva and Virat Kohli viral video, from years ago. I think so. There's multiple things connected. Virat Kohli in Ranchi, Rohit Sharma in Ranchi. So there is a lot to talk about and a lot to look forward to, Gargi.
Absolutely, but when it comes to crowd control and all of that, even us journalists are not safe, and we all know that very, very well. We will be ushered off, even though we have an accred. We are in our rightful places. We are allowed to be there, but again, what can we say? But Debashish, now let's look forward to or look ahead to Mone Mokkel's press conference because his quotes have come out. Shubayan has been tweeting from the Rev Sports handle, and he was asked about the selection for the test squad, I believe, and he said that I am not involved in the selection process. Selectors are responsible for it. I can't answer on selections. I think there are two kinds of characters in the Indian management. One is Ryan Ten Doskate, who almost gives everything away, and then there is a Mone Mokkel who will not give anything away.
Yeah, absolutely. And Moni Morkel is not a part of the team that's team selection, the one who decides on the selection. Subhain will be better off to tell because in fact, he was present in the press conference. I was outside to join the live. Subhain, if you can just give us an update about the Moni Morkel press conference, what he said.
Nothing major to take away, to be honest. There were questions about mental fatigue following the Test series defeat, and he did say he did accept that it has been a challenging last couple of weeks that we all know. And now it's about the color of the ball has changed, so the mentality needs to change. You need to keep the baggage of the last couple of weeks away and focus on white ball cricket. He did mention Virat and Rohit, their experience, how it will help for some of the players from the Test series to just divert their minds from those defeats, those two defeats. So nothing major really. He has not taken a look at the pitch. He came straight away to the press conference, so no updates on the pitch. But on Ruturaj Gaikwad, he did say that he has been in good run of form, but no guarantees that anyone specific will get a game time in this series. But he did excitingly spoke about the pace bowling department, how he's looking forward to give everyone a good run in this series and see how they handle the pressure because a good as per Morne Morkel, a good and confident Proteas team is always a dangerous team, and they have done in the past couple of series they have done decently well in this format, barring that Pakistan series against Australia and against England they did reasonably well. So it is a dangerous white ball side, South Africa. So let's see how it goes for the Indian team.
Shubhanda, any questions on any dinner plans for Mone Mokkel in Mahendra Singh Dhoni's farmhouse?
Nothing. It was all scattered. I don't know how Jay.
Oh,
I think there's some network issue.
has he gone to MS Dhoni's house as well? Shubayan bhi chale gaye.
But I don't think there will be Wi-Fi issues in Mahendra Singh Dhoni's farmhouse.
Oh, ye to hai.
But I
He
don't
will
know
be-
why. In fact, the in front of the
He's back.
farmer you can hardly
He's back.
you're hardly going to get anything. There's only that black gate and
Yeah,
nothing
my
else. That's the farmhouse. So and despite that, the fans have been waiting there since the evening yesterday,
Yes.
and we could see the visuals of Virat entering Mahendra Singh Dhoni's farmhouse. So they have been literally waiting for almost quite a couple of hours, and tonight will also be the same because they are expecting a few players to turn up today as well. So
Yes.
unreal craze and Mahendra Singh Dhoni has an aura about Ranchi. Means Jharkhand means to make Jharkhand popularized in the world map of cricket. It's all because of this man. He has a pavilion of him here at the JSCA, in everywhere, everyone you ask here in Ranchi, Mahendra Singh Dhoni has an aura. Even despite quitting cricket of so many years, still he has that aura. Whenever we are seen here in Ranchi, he drives his bikes, he drives his cars, and that visual videos goes viral. And in fact, it turns out, this is right the time when he will turn up. In fact, he turns up at times to play tennis here at JSCA courts. So it's all about Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Yes, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma is playing, but I think Mahendra Singh Dhoni in Ranchi has an aura in itself. Aura in itself. Every time you turn up, you talk to anyone. You talk to anyone on the roads. Even jerseys of Mahendra Singh Dhoni were being sold outside the media gate. So that is the aura of Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
100%. Shubhayan, you're back. We all were joking about how you've gone, how we thought you went to Mahendra Singh Dhoni's house as well, but it was a
There's
bad joke.
I arrived this morning.
No, array, when your internet went, that's when we made the joke.
Oh, acha, no, no.
Yes,
Nothing
but yes.
related to MS Dhoni there.
You were making a point. Please continue.
About the press conference, what Rohit asked, whether there's any question around specific dinner plans with the team. I don't know how JSC allowed all the non-accredited media holders to attend the press conference, and it was a total chaos. There was no microphone. The microphone which was there on Morne Morkel's the PC table, the dais, it was not working, so it was pretty challenging to listen to what Morkel is saying, and some of the questions were. I mean, there were four questions, exact four questions, whether this is a batting pitch or a bowling pitch, and I don't know what was it. Was a complete chaos inside that PC room.
Can I jump in, Gargi?
Of course.
So just want to say that छोटे शहरों में ना ऐसा होता है कि कोई सिक्योरिटी गार्ड के चाचा का लड़का है, कोई ताऊ जी का लड़का है. So
Jugaad.
अमूमन तौर पर इस तरह के रिश्ते होते हैं. So you can't say no to each and anyone. And the video reference I was giving just a few minutes back, it was again a non-accredited holder, and he was showing the batting practice of Virat Kohli. So he was basically playing the visual of Virat Kohli hitting multiple sixes, and that he was running, and he was with everything on, the commentary on. He was taking the ball, he was showing us the ball, he was showing us Virat Kohli, he was showing us the bowlers, each and everything. So yeah, that could be.
No, it was a nice little package, but my only complaint is if you are allowing non-accredited media to do such things, and by the way, the organization is not accredited. They are an accredited organization. So
Yes,
for
yes.
that, if you are stopping anyone, if you are stopping even one organization for from doing so, you are setting a specific guideline. Then it has to be for everyone. And I think that's the fun and challenge. If we talk to the BCCI media managers or those who oversee such things, I think they will also say that you can't control everyone in India with so many media channels, YouTube channels, digital platforms, social media platforms nowadays, Instagram channels also. You can't stop everyone from doing so, but there has to be certain guidelines.
Yes. Siddhant Pandey, you've dropped this message, this comment about 100 times now, but we will soon have an Azlan Shah Cup update on our platform very soon. Thank you for pointing that out. But we will have it. Don't worry about it.
I'll answer that. That's a fair
Yeah.
comment. We claim
Very
we
fair.
claim to have, that is a miss. So when it's a miss, it's a miss. It should have been done at the end of the 4-3. I mean, it absolutely should have been done. And in fact, thank you for pointing it out, and we will rectify that. So fair comment.
But
Okay.
once the video is live, do share it with your friends also. Just don't watch it alone.
Anurag Sharma here is asking Boria sir, what do you expect from Pant this ODI series? He is back after a long time. Who will be the wicket keeper, Pant or KL?
It's obvious, isn't it? KL is your captain. He's the wicketkeeper, number one. So has to be KL to start with. Why do you want to change that? And you've got a set ODI team. And we know that both Rohit and Virat back. The batting order is moti set. Unless Rishabh Pant kind of replaces Shreyas Iyer. But will they get him as a batter? Because Shreyas, who knows? I mean, that's one spot. Shubhan and Devashish can answer that. Maybe you replace Rishabh Pant as a batter, but KL is your designated wicketkeeper and captain as well. So I don't see any other spot because openers you have in the absence of Gill, we know who's going to play. Then you have a Virat Kohli. Then you have a KL Rahul. Then you have your rest of the middle order almost set, the team that played in Australia. So perhaps the one spot where you can actually think of Rishabh Pant is that Shreyas Iyer spot. Otherwise, I don't see how Rishabh Pant straight away comes in. I would have played him. I would have played Rishabh Pant in that Shreyas Iyer spot. Experience, left-hander, because quite a few right-handers and right-left combination will keep going. Rohit, Jaiswal, Virat, that kind of thing. You can keep your right-left going. So I would have played Rishabh Pant, but it's going to be interesting if Rishabh Pant gets the nod. But I would still, if Rishabh Pant plays, play him as a batter, because KL Rahul is your designated wicketkeeper captain. So why not? Why not play KL Rahul as your wicketkeeper? Because going forward, it is not Rishabh Pant. When Shreyas Iyer returns in January, he will claim his spot back. So if KL Rahul is your designated white ball 50 over wicketkeeper, not T20, 50 over wicketkeeper, give it to him.
Shubha and Devashish, a lot of people asking for an update on South Africa's practice.
We arrived late. We did not get their practice, and since there was some issue with our hotel check-in, it took some time for us to come here. By the time we came, it was all over.
Okay, no worries then. That's that. Devashish, you can take this comment. Freaking awesome is asking, although South Africa have a decent ODI record in India, they won only one ODI series in 2015, but they let never let us. It was never a whitewash. Ranchi is a good batting wicket, close to 300 or 300 plus total.
Yeah, but they will be high on confidence, isn't it? Means after that Test series whitewash, South Africa will have their tails up, especially Gemba Babuma, Aiden Markram, uh, and they have some good addition in their side, particularly some pace bowler like Nandre Barger. Yes, Ranchi has always been a batting paradise. Means obviously there has been high scores, but who has thought that South Africa will come and win a Test series 2-0? Did anyone give South Africa that they will go? So it's a so they will be high on confidence, Gargi, and given the way they perform. But then again, India did not have a Virat Kohli and a Rohit Sharma. They did not have two of the best batters. I will still say that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma could make the difference in this series, especially both of them batted in that last one day against Australia. Yes, and obviously one more factor might just go in for India is that there will be huge fans, so the unreal fan support for the home team, which was unlike what it was in Ranchi. And literally there were hardly any fans in the last 3 days. But here because Ranchi is hosting a match after a long time, so it will be electrifying to say the least, and definitely it will be a evenly contested series. But I would still say that India will start as favorites, given particularly their white ball form.
Okay, there's another question here which says the kind of criticism that KL got only after this series failure, when all the batters failed, was it justified? I think Rohit, if you can take this question, I think he's asking,
Yeah,
was
I
it
got it.
justified that only KL? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there are two things to it. First thing, that all the other batters, if you look at all the other batters, they have, if you compare the average of KL Rahul with the other batters, maybe if you're looking for a Yashasvi Jaiswal, a Shubman Gill, a Rishabh Pant, they have far better averages, and they have played really good as far as their overseas tours are concerned, their domestic games are concerned. There were multiple double hundreds from Yashasvi Jaiswal. There is a season of 700 plus runs for Shubman Gill. There's multiple match winning knocks from Rishabh Pant. Now, on the other hand, when you see the experience of KL Rahul, over 60 plus test matches, that's not a small number, with an average of somewhere around 35, 36. That's where the question mark comes. If you are playing test cricket, and as an opener, don't forget, he played most of his test cricket, most amount of matches as a test cricketer, as an opener. Then to have a 35, 36 average, and you are still playing. I don't remember, which was the last player who played with this average, with this number of test matches. We always say that we are the country who give batters, who show that, this is the actual, batting come from our land. We claim that Pakistan is good in bowlers and we are good in batters. But look at a opener who's averaging after 60 odd matches at 35, 36 average. That's the number, where the question mark comes. I know this, that the England series he did really well, and if you listen to his interviews, his last couple of interviews, I remember he was specifically talking about this, that in Australia, and we all know, we all were there, we know that KL Rahul getting start, but not able to, convert them into big runs. Look at a Perth first innings. He got the start. Look at the second innings of Perth where Yashasvi scored a daddy 100. Virat Kohli scored 100. It was KL Rahul, he scored, I think, some 80 odd. Then, there were multiple matches where you got the start in, look at that innings in Brisbane, where he again got the start, converted him into a half century, but not able to, hit a big 100 there. So the major part of the question is, and similar thing have happened in India, where it was all about him getting the starts, but not converting them. One century and 100, then again century and 100. Then you have to look it into the England series, then to, again a England series, when you can see that KL Rahul is scoring 100. So I think the question is the criticism, when it's about that average and runs and the amount of matches he played and the amount of experience he had, I think it's not completely unfair that the kind of criticism he's getting at this point of time, because these are the big matches. These are the matches which will define the WTC final status for you in coming matches. So I think I can't completely disagree that yes, KL Rahul is getting criticism. Every time we in our platform, we always say this, that we can criticize a player to a certain extent. We can't go over the top. And that's my point today also, that yes, there is a point that why KL Rahul being criticized, but we can't go over the top. We have to look at that in last 1 year, he's the one who's, actually playing some good innings. But then last 1 year, and he's there from last 10 years. That's where the main question rises, Gandhi.
Shubha, and a lot of people asking about Shreyas Iyer's injury update before I go to Boria.
So he has been rehabbing. He has started to undergo a few exercises. Morning Oracle also confirmed today that Shreyas has started his rehab. So officially he has started his rehab, and now it will be on the next couple of months. Whether it will be tough for him to get fit, fully fit, match fit for the New Zealand series, but you never know. Since he's not on the wrong side of his 30s, he can still recover quickly. But still, I feel what we have reported earlier as well, that Shreyas might miss the New Zealand series. But let's keep our fingers crossed and see how his rehab goes for the in the next few weeks ahead.
Okay,
I'll just
Boria.
add to what Bhavan
Yeah.
said. I don't see Shreyas at this point in time play the New Zealand series. Like he said, it's not happening. It'll be quite miraculous if he does. Wish him a very, very quick recovery. But bodies and health is primary. So unless he's 100%, he should not absolutely risk it. No chance. So that's what it is. And just to add to what Rohit was saying about KL Rahul, look, I think Gautam Gambhir has faced the most criticism, not KL Rahul. Gautam Gambhir has been at the receiving end of a lot of trolling. So it's not as if KL Rahul is the only one who's been singled out. Rishabh Pant has received a lot of flack. A lot of them have. KL Rahul, for me, this was KL Rahul's opportunity. KL Rahul should have put his hand up. One innings in Calcutta, 65 not out, India wins. We didn't get that. KL Rahul was the big boy. In the absence of Shubman Gill, if there was one guy you had to single out, in fact, Gargi, you did in our work group saying KL Rahul. He has the technique and the temperament. The guy did not do it. So when you don't perform, you have to have the brickbats. When you did perform like in England, everybody praised you. So it's two sides of the coin. You are a performer, you are in the public glare, you're in the public eye. But as Rohit said, he's very right. There is a line. Let's not go overboard. We all do. All of us have gone overboard, and because we are all passionate supporters of the game, that's what it is. But be civil, criticize just like you praise. Let's not go overboard because it's not necessary.
And Devashish, a super chat here talking about Ruturaj Gaikwad. We've been talking about him ever since, Shubman Gill went out of the squad. But Ruturaj finding a place in the playing 11. He is in red hot form, doing well in the domestic circuit as well. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, ideally, because he is the man who has been in brilliant, tremendous form in domestic cricket. So I think, in fact, he could have easily got into that test side. As Shomikda was time and again telling when Shubman Gill was doubtful for that second test match. Ideally, India should have called on our Ruturaj Gaikwad with so many left-handers in that side. So that was not the case, but good that the selectors have picked him, and hopefully he gets a chance. So as you rightly mentioned, he is a batsman in form. So you want to have players who are in form. I think, but whether he will get a chance, because that middle order, you also have a Tilak Verma. You also have a Tilak
He
Verma
is
who
your
I think
backup
should be.
opener. He is your backup opener in this squad.
Then obviously Subhan, then he won't get a chance. Means obviously, Rohit and Virat will in all likelihood will is
Rohit
going to
and
go. Then you
Yashasvi.
have a
Yashasvi, Yashasvi.
then
Yes, well,
Yashasvi, Rohit and Yashasvi. So I don't think, I doubt whether Ruturaj Gaikwad, despite it being in a good run of form, will make it to the playing 11.
Now the fans need to decide who they want. So far, there were cries around why Yashasvi Jaiswal is not getting a nod in the ODI. Now since Ruturaj is also part of the 11, now suddenly we will see why Ruturaj is not part of the 11. So yeah, it goes on.
Um. Okay,
But
Boria.
can I leave just to request you? Can I leave for the photograph, because Virat and Rohit is practicing? We are,
Ah,
so
but
I'll just,
they are batting inside. Yes.
yeah. So just, yeah,
Go.
yeah.
go, go,
Thank you,
go.
Debashish. Boria, there was a question for you here. It flew away. But okay, it's back. Suman Avasti is asking, Boria Das, sorry, but KL and Gill don't have a technique to play spin or a turning pitch, especially against left arm spinners, lack in rotation of strike.
I don't agree. When did you see Shubman Gill not have the technique? Shubman Gill did not play this series. India did not have, if you talk about the last time round, New Zealand, underprepared wickets, if that's no index. I don't think Shubman Gill is a bad player of spin. I also don't think KL Rahul is a bad player of spin. Having said that, he didn't perform, and that's the criticism. You expect a KL Rahul to perform. In Kolkata, who did KL Rahul get out to? Did he get out to spin? He got out to Marco Janssen in the second innings. And if you remember how he got out in this particular test match, second innings, yes, I understand. So, when we say things like this, that, so and so doesn't play well, this thing like so and so doesn't play well. So is Rishabh Pant a good player of spin or not? Tell me, based on this series, you would say, no, he's not. Think of the innings against Nathan Lyon. You would say he's a brilliant player of spin. So it's not like typecast so and so doesn't play spin well. India as a collective failed in this series. Let's not single out KL Rahul and Shubman Gill. And Shubman Gill, by the way, did not even play. In the last 1 year, there's nothing. So how are you even saying Shubman Gill doesn't play spin well? So Suman Avasti is a regular watcher. I understand the impatience and the anger. I mean, it all happens to us. Happens to each one of us that we get angry, we get too far ahead of ourselves, and we feel irritated and frustrated that, oh, our team has not done well. But once he calms down, all of us do calm down, we'll see reason and we'll realize that it's a passing phase, this too shall pass.
All right. Rohit, any update? Indian supporter is asking, any update on Gill's availability for the T20I series, squad announcement dates, and but on Gill,
Yeah, so
बहुत
I did a
सारे
video. I did a
एक एक
video today morning only about all three of them, be it the Hardik Pandya update, be it the Rajat Patidar update, and the Shubman Gill thing. And it's not information we got from a single source. It's multi-checked, be it the Hardik Pandya thing or be it the Shubman Gill thing. We have crossed it multiple times. As far as Shubman is concerned, what I can told as per my sources that he is not in center of excellence at this point of time. But the good thing is that he's recovering really well. There's nothing to worry about. His about his the neck issue, the neck pain, and the thing is that yes, and that's one of the reasons why you are seeing that the T20 squad, they are holding on the T20 squad at this point of time, because there is a very good chance that if the recovery went well, we all can be very sure when he'll be in COE, center of excellence, and from there the recovery starts, the rehab starts, then we can give you a clear cut idea that what could be the possible outcome as far as Shubman Gill's health is concerned. But that's one of the very good reasons why T20 squad is not announced at this point of time. And the rest, that's why the squad announcement part also. And yes, he's also right that aura of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, not all over India, but in the world, wherever there is cricketing diaspora, wherever people watch cricket, it's all about Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Everyone loves Mahendra Singh Dhoni. There's no two thoughts about it.
Just to add to what Rohit said, if there was a serious injury, would we be debating when he's going to COE? Today, tomorrow, day after, Monday, Tuesday. We are debating that, right? We are debating the day. When is Shubman Gill going to the COE? We wouldn't even bother. If the injury was serious and he would have much time to go to he wouldn't go to the COE. He would not even be around there. So the thing that we are saying, as Rohit just said, absolutely correct. It will depend on the pace of the rehab, whether he's available for the T20 series or not, or a few days. But this injury is not serious. It is definitely not a nerve injury. It is definitely not any bad scan that Shubman Gill will be out for months or there has to be any worry. No, it is not. And that we can 100% say that to everybody who's watching, that this is exactly the accurate information that we have.
All right, final couple of questions, because Shubhayan will also have to go in and watch the practice session and give us the updates. But there's a super chat here, Boria, addressed to you. Your take on ODIs? Any hope? Question mark.
Of course. What do you mean any hope? Of course, whenever India plays, there is hope. Even in Guwahati, had you asked me ahead of the Guwahati test, I would have said, of course, there's hope. Nobody expected the team to play like that. But ODI, this is white ball. Your team is a gun white ball side. You made the 23 final, you won the 24 T20, you made the 25 Champions Trophy, you won in a canter, you beat every side. Australia, Pakistan, New Zealand, you smashed everybody. This is white ball cricket. India is a gun side. So, of course, there is hope.
It's hope that kills.
Hope is a dangerous thing to have. But okay, I'll just scan through to check if I've missed anything. I don't think I've missed any super chats. Yeah, that's it.
I think did Rohit do a show with Bharat Sundarasan in Australia?
Did he?
We did. Achha, for the jacket, for the
Rohit Sharma or Rohit Juglan?
Rohit Juglan. Your shirt.
I can clearly see the influence. It is visible.
I'm in no mood to get those hairs more long.
No, that's fine. But clearly the shirt influence is visible.
No. It's a very old shirt. It was there in the Border Gavaskar Trophy also. I was wearing this shirt there also.
He's saying I'm the OG.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
just
take a leave.
Of Australia, I was just asking Shubhanda that was that a cappuccino or a flat white which he was drinking?
It was Nescafe. Not Nescafe, Nescafe.
Yep.
Before you close, just an update. Folks, our website will be down for the next 24 hours. It has been down from 3 a.m. Not down. It's actually being kind of refurbished, or whatever the word is. We are launching our new website on Sunday, celebrating our 4 years of Rev Sports. So you will have a new website, brand new website, live scoring, plenty of new features, plus multiple announcements will go out next week as to what our plans are. Plenty of things to happen on the Monday and Tuesday. So give us 24 hours and you will see the website back in a new avatar.
On that note, we'll take a leave. Thank you, Boria, for joining. Thank you, Shubhayan, Rohit, and also Debashish. Thank you for the visuals that you sent, and of course all the insights. We'll be back very soon. Don't forget to join us then. Stay tuned. We're not going anywhere. Give us 2 minutes. Should we go?
Yeah. That's
I thought he asked to not close the show. Okay. Bye.